9 Egyptians suspected of migrant smuggling made their first court appearance. Survivors say women and children were trapped in the ship's hold as the vessel capsized. The Greek Coast Guard is also being investigated for how it responded to that shipwreck. The Coast Guard says the crew on the ship initially refused help, but survivors say the Coast Guard was attempting to tow the boat when it sank.
Rows of families queued up for DNA tests in Kashmir on Tuesday to help identify victims of the Greece migrant boat tragedy. Pakistani authorities have said there were hundreds of people from the country on the ill-fated trawler, including over 4 dozen people from the region.
When children are not found or die, you can understand what a parent goes through. What is happening to us? We have no information whether they're alive or dead. We pray to Allah, let us see them.
Almost 100 kilometers away in the town of Mandra, this retired government officer is losing hope that his 25-year-old son may still be alive. A local travel agent took $7,600 from him to transport his son to Europe with the promise of finding well-paying work. Instead, his son was stuck in Libya for months before boarding the overcrowded fishing boat.
They took him to some place in Tripoli in Libya, where according to my son, many young men have been kept for 2 to 3 years. Their hair was overgrown and in some cases full of lice. There was no one there to look after them or give them food. They didn't have money to get them back to Pakistan. When I heard this, I told my son to drop everything and come back. I called the agent and told him to send my son back, but he did nothing for 4 months.
जिस तरह हमारे बच्चे का लॉस हुआ है, किसी और का बच्चा ना ज़ाया हो जाए, क्योंकि मज़ीद ये चीज़ बढ़ेगी, रुकेगी नहीं। तो जो लोग एजेंट माफिया के गिरफ्तार हैं, उनको रिहा नहीं करना, उनको हमारे सामने सज़ा दी जाए, ताकि मज़ीद जब इनको सज़ाए मौत होगी तो दूसरे लोग ये देखकर काम नहीं करेंगे।